Morning and welcome to the Cairngorms up here in Scotland. If you're a regular to the series, you'll know I've spent a couple of days hauled up in the ski resort here waiting for some snow to come. We have had some, but it wasn't enough to go skiing or snowboarding, so I've decided to make a move and start exploring around the area. I've got a number of cool looking bits that I want to take a look at, explore and overnight at. But first off, we need to prioritise and get into Inverness. I need to get supplies, take a shower, and also get some new thermowrap for the window covers. We lost one in action the other night. But because it's winter, and even though I got up early this morning, we do only have a few hours of daylight to do what we want. So we really do need to get a wriggle on. First up, Inverness. Right, I don't know really where we're going. I'm hoping the sat-nav's not playing games with us, but I've heard rumours that round here somewhere there's an idler. Wow, the city of Inverness, everybody. Nice. We really should spend a day here one time and explore it. Good news, I can see the German logo. We're in. Oh, they've got a Matalan as well. So kids' clothes there. They fit me. I could get some new clobber. Cheap as well, because it's kids' clothes, you know. I'm only knee high to a grasshopper, if I'm honest. Ooh. More importantly, let's get in there and get these supplies. Well, far be it from me to moan on a video, but I'm going to anyway. Slight gripe, two actually. They didn't have any soap. I couldn't find a bar of soap in Alder, and I asked everybody who works there, and they didn't have any. I find that a little bit random. Secondly, AI, it can do one. Self-service tills and all that AI stuff and moving forward with the future. I've just spent 10 minutes trying to scan 5 items because I couldn't get the barcode working. Just put someone on the till so I don't have to serve myself. All this computerisation and AI can do one. But we've got what we need. The gripe's done, and now we can go and freshen our attitude up with a shower down at the train station. I don't know how far it is from here, so I'm hoping only a couple of minutes. Well, happy days. We seem to have got the only spot in the car park. Pulled in as somebody was pulling out. Absolutely legendary. I think what we'll do is go and check that these showers are actually in operation before we dig out all our stuff. From what I can remember, there's a shop in here where you buy a ticket and then you come back over to the toilet area and hand it in to use the shower. Nice, eh? Been a while since I've been in a train station. Gives you that feel of long distance travel to somewhere obscure and foreign or something. I mean, I've already done 700 miles on this trip, but you know what I mean. Good news, for a change, memory serves me well. Got a ticket from the ticket office. Let's go grab our gubbins. If you've not seen this before, we have used it on the channel before. These are brilliant. I don't know what that is. She was on about there's no cameras, that's just an air freshener or something, but fingers crossed. Nice shower, sink rather, nice one. Toilet, oh, spit me words out, no idea what that is. And a decent shower. And the best of it is, after all my gubbins there, I forgot my towel, and she gave me one. We're winning. Give me a minute to look 20 years younger. Happy days then, looking 20 years younger. I hope I've not missed anything on my face when I had a shave. As good as that toilet was, there was a light bulb missing on one side above the shaving mirror. So, hey ho, we're nearly ready. Couple more bits to do. First thing, oh my goodness, I need to sort out today's video for you guys. It's not got a thumbnail yet and it's not been set to go live. I hope this has got battery. Also, it's a good one because it was the last episode, the blizzard on the mountain. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Well, we're en route to the final destination in Inverness, and I hope this isn't a sign of what's to come for the rest of the day. I've just decided to drive and sort of grind the car up onto a really high curb. It got stuck, I couldn't even get off it. I've had a look, it looks like nothing's damaged, but obviously I've ground some sort of metal under there. There was a person parked in my way and I went around them. They should have reversed into the spot, but they didn't. And as I went around them, I jumped onto this curb thing. Not what you want when you're 700 miles away from the homestead. Anyway, final spot. Happy days. We've got new window covers. Bit of a mad one. I really should have bought shares in this firma wrap a few years ago. It seems to have doubled in price in about 2 years, and I'm pretty sure you used to get 10 meters and now it's 7.5. But hey ho, we only need it for one window. We're sorted and finished in Inverness, and we can get on our road, or the road, to our first destination. Good news. Oh, maybe not good news. Ugh. No, good news. Our luck's beginning to change. For this is legendary. Not only have we managed to park 20 meters from what we want to go and see, but it is genuinely legendary. It's the Clava Cairns, and it's 4,000 year old. Some burial grounds apparently, and there's two of them, two types of the most magnificent type of cairns, or burial ones. There's a passage one and a ring one. And in all seriousness, I wanted to pop over to see these for an absolute age, and for some reason we haven't. So it's nice to be here today. Oof. It's got a pretty mystery or mysterious light to the area as well. Wow, this is pretty mad, to be honest. Looks like this might be the passageway one that goes down to the central chamber. This was built to line with the, I think it's the winter solstice. If I'm wrong, I'll put it on the screen. And I've no idea what they were used for. I mean, they say burial chambers, so you can imagine somebody special in this one. It's just odd. Thinking around 4,000 years ago, there was people building this up with stones. That's pretty mad, eh? And living close by in some weird huts and stony buildings and living off the land. What they would make of the world today. Blimey. Looks like it was really a revered and used place though. Maybe they have rituals and stuff here. Look at these stones around it. Very, very Stonehenge-y. And I think, don't quote me, it has some form of links to it as well. Information I've got is a little bit limited. Oh wow, this one's not as high. It's a little bit low. I don't really want to be climbing all over it either, just to get on the inside. But there it is, the ring cairn of Clava Cairn. Well, that was a genuinely nice find. Happy days. We do, however, have a bit of an issue now. You see, I thought everything I wanted to go and see was around this area today. It's not. We've still got another hour to drive to the next destination, and an hour and a half to the spot I want to stay at for tonight. It will be worth it though if we can get it. So for now, I think I'll catch you at the next spot. Wow, I've got to say, driving in, this is beautiful. The town of Findhorn. Look at that. A bit of water's edge. Oldie mouldy buildings everywhere. What a place. Oh, crikey. Tight narrow roads. Let's try not to hit anything. Wow. I don't know which way to look first. Down yonder to the scenery, or over to these really cute beach huts. What a spot. The beauty and the majesty of Scotland. Little harbour over the way. The Findhorn village or town in the backdrop. And all this landmass, which we've explored before. The Black Isle, I think it's called. I think that's the thing with Scotland, isn't it? There are so many wild open spaces like this, up in the mountains, down by the coastline with beaches. And in England, it's little pockets of it. Once you get above Glasgow and Edinburgh in Scotland, there's vast amounts of this everywhere. Very happy to have come over here today. And these look really cute as well, don't they? Multiple colours. Anybody interested? There's the website. Thing is, you look at these and no, they're not very big, but you've got height. You can do some very, very funky things with these. I've seen some very good builds. I'm not entirely sure it'd be legal to sleep in it overnight though. Some you can, some you can't. You'd have to find out on the website. Imagine putting some sort of raised bed or something in there, so you could have sort of a daytime area in the downstairs, some storage, and then maybe in the evening you lower a bed down or something. Wow, I might check the website myself. And there's your view when you wake up. The fine old beach. Beautiful. Right, let's see if she's actually still locked. I'm dubious. Oh, it is. Fantastic. I'm thinking as well, I'm going to start heading towards the destination for this evening's proceedings. There's a possibility of two, but there is one last thing I want to see en route. I think we could just about make it all with the dimming of the light. We've got a couple of hours. Oh, winter in full effect. I was up early this morning as well. Had to check the bed twice just to be sure, you know. Oh, I nearly forgot as well, the damage to the car. So I assume we went up on a massive curb and then it sort of caught here under the door on the bottom sill. Oh God, I'm gonna get filthy again. Okay, this is gonna be really difficult. We're trying to show you was basically the sill. Now I don't know, this looks really old and rusty already, whether it's just done a bit more damage to it and split it open a little bit. I would be intrigued if anybody knows if there's something I can just smear on there just to cover it up and sort of protect it a little bit. I like this car. I don't want my doors falling off. For now, back on the road. Whew, bit of a mission today, running around everywhere, but hopefully it'll be worth it. Wow, I don't know how much of a shot you'll get of that, but it's 3 o'clock in the afternoon and there's a full moon. This is so random. And the sun's right behind us. Oh, blows my mind. This is a bit mad. We're in the northern hemisphere. It would be amazing if we got a shot of the northern lights or something at night though. My goodness. It's a clear sky-ish. It's always possible. Nightmare. It's going to be a bit of a mission getting in here, it looks. To the one and only Duffus Castle. Yes, you Duffus. Oh, what a classic legendary name. And apparently it's a, or was, a Mott's type castle, which is sort of common apparently in Scotland between 1100 and 1200, before they were replaced apparently with these stone castles that you see today. This was built in about 1300 apparently, and it's the medieval stronghold of the Murray family. Okay, I ran. We need to. We're running out of daylight. It's going to make a big precedence on the decision we make in a minute, but the old bridge, look at this thing. I don't know how many people have played it, but I lost a considerable amount of time of my life to a game called Skyrim back in the day. One of those role play type things, Dungeons and Dragons, you know. And there was an area that looked very similar to this, with some old stony thing going into the castle-y sort of citadel or whatever it was. Blimey. It's not. It's the Duffus Castle. Oh, and a very sad fact about that game, I absolutely clocked it. And I also had the expansion packs as well, which I also clocked. It was a very lot of time I lost out my life playing that game. And breathe. And I've got to say, this was worth it. This looks really impressive. Look at that. Apparently, it was in a residence for around 500 years, from about 1100 to 1700. I think that's 600 years. Whatever. Meaning, this is the second castle. The first one was a Mott's castle, and then this is your traditional stony build. And it was originally built as a fortress residence, and supposedly one of Scotland's strongest castles, like the Iron Man or something. I don't know how you rate if that castle's strong or not. Lots of people trying to push it over. Whoa, Mama Tua! You! You little bugger, you're wet and muddy. Stop jumping up, man. Oh, bless. No, I love you too, but you gotta stop. No, don't stop. I gotta. Oh, Jesus wept. I really don't know why I bothered changing my trousers this morning. It was pointless, but hey ho. Let's get in and have a little peruse. Dog's on a mad one. Damn it. I haven't got my torch. I didn't bring it with me. I do apologise. It doesn't look like there's much to explore anyway. You can't go up. You can just come hither into this courtyard. Oh mate, it's been a good day today, and this is a very nice funky spot to sort of end our explorations. Wicked. The Duffus Castle. You doofus. Wicked. Oh my days, have a look at this. The ultimate roly-poly hill. I know you get no perception of sort of steepness on a video, or we can tell you it's a 45-degree angle. God blimey, you'd be doing some speed if you did that down there by the end. Oh my God. Not today. It's a little bit muddy. We'll come back. For now, we need to keep moving. And here's the thing, like I said, there were two spots I was considering for tonight. One near a dolphin sightseeing place, and another one that looks even better. They're both about a 40-minute drive away, so I think, Gordon Bennett, I'm just gonna go for the better one for now. Just so we have a view and we can see it when we get there, which is nice. Well, we didn't quite make it. The street lights are on already. It looks not too bad on the camera, but it is dark. A little bit disappointed, to be honest. This spot looks a little bit off-roady, so it would have been nice to have seen it with light, but hey ho, we'll have to fumble our way to the spot. So from what I can gather, there's this little sort of village here with about 50 houses, maybe less. And then at the bottom of this road is where we want to be. What I can gather, there's a little spot on the right, which is probably this here, that says no overnight parking. On my knees. And then, yeah, we're heading down here. Oh man. Crap. Guess what I did? This is the Dolphin Centre. Snarf. We're at the wrong spot. Give me a second. Well, I've just had a word with a local, and I think we'll be all right here for the night. There is a visitor centre here, but that's closed down for the winter and not open till January, so chances are no one's going to be here in the morning anyway. And I know you're not going to see anything because it's rather dark, but it's a beautiful area. He was telling me you can get over to the river, and he's just seen an otter down there, and then the other way you can get down to the ocean, and there genuinely is dolphins far out into the ocean. And we've got a full moon. It's a perfect spot. I think it'll be absolutely fine. For now, I think we're going to need to perform some jiggery pokey with the thermal wrap. Shouldn't be too difficult. I've got a template, although that one's small, so we need this one bigger. Right, I think first off what we should do is test our template for measurements. And I've got to be honest, it might look all right, a pretty good fit, of which it is, but it will slip down and there's a bit of a gap. And maybe we should do this in the style of Blue Peter. So get your sticky back plastic or your double-sided sticky tape. Oh no, have I just lost the pen? Ow! No, it's in the other pocket. Stabbed myself, got it. Yeah, you might want scissors and a marker pen, because that's going to be crap. I'm not going to be able to see anything that I've drawn on here. But hey ho! Ah, and it didn't unfurl because, oh, there legitimately is a bit of tape. Oh, I do need to save this tape. Don't rip, don't rip, don't rip. Oh, that's good tape. I like it. Oh, it's not good tape. It's ripped the shit out of this thing. Damn it. Okay, I'll be honest, it's not actually working as a pen, but it is doubling up as a slicing device. So at least I'll have a rough idea. Well, that didn't really work. Whatever. Well, moment of truth then. I'll be honest, I don't know, I'm not feeling it. I think it's going to be too small. I've cut it precise, and normally I give myself a little bit extra. Oh no! Ah, it's still got a little gap. It'll work, it'll work. No, the gap, there's no gap. Oh, whatever. It's better than what we did have. Nothing. Well, I have to admit, I'm partially disappointed with myself. You see, we went shopping earlier, didn't we, at Idler, and we had the perfect opportunity to pick up a fresh new camembert, and we didn't do so. And we could be about set up to feast on said camembert right now, but we're not going to be. Instead, we're just left with a really bland, simple evening meal. A quiche. I mean, admittedly, it is cherrywood smoked bacon and cheddar. Well, that actually sounds pretty good. But when you consider there's only me that's going to be eating it, and that's just going to fit the size of my plate, and I'm not going to put any condiments with it because I'm going to eat it all in one sitting, because if I don't, I'm going to throw it away, then it's going to be a bit of a bland meal, isn't it? Just a whole quiche to myself with nothing else. Oh, no chance. Found it. Oh wow, I honestly don't know whether to eat it with a fork or a spoon. I guess we'll try it with a spoon. Whoa, that looks hot. Just as I thought. Tastes like a normal quiche Lorraine. Smoky, whatever my butt. Oh my god. There were a power tool to get into that pastry at the bottom. Oh well. At least it'll feed me. If I don't end up with half it on the floor. Well, didn't we just hit this spot on the money last night morning? I couldn't believe what was going on last night. I sat here thinking we'd got this spot to ourselves and it was going to be super quiet. And within the first 3 hours of being here, about 50-60 cars turned up and toddled around. Some for 10 minutes, stayed and then went, some for an hour. I couldn't work out what was going on. I got out of the car and spoke to someone, and they were all here watching the Northern Lights. And over the next half an hour, I managed to get some fantastic shots of the car with the lights, the scenery around and the skyline, and it was honestly really special. I've seen them a couple of times, but I think last night was probably one of the best. Though we had a full moon. Everybody was telling me when the moon's full, it sort of blurs out the light of the Northern Lights, and it's better when it's a darker sky. But yeah, I was quite happy with some of the pictures I've got. I'm very happy to have turned up in this spot. And I'll be honest, I've half been waiting all night to get up this morning so I can have a little look around this area. It's beautiful. I was talking to some of the locals last night, and It's a very nice little community to live in. The people I was talking to live half an hour up the road. Their daughter works in this visitor centre, and they've always lived around here, telling me tales of winters in Scotland and such. It was a nice evening. It sounds a very nice place to reside, and we can't not have a quick look around before we sign off. I think we go down to the river first. This is really nice. Just open wetlands. It's no wonder there's so much wildlife around here. Sitting here last night just listening to it all night. Really is a special wetland area. No way. There's something in the water. Oh, I haven't got my phone with me. I'm pretty sure that's an otter or something. It's just ducked under. Look at this weird little mini whirlpool thing going on. It'll dissipate around there, and then it comes back and it creates again. Wow, the majesty of nature in full effect. And then apparently, away from the river and coming around this side, as Elaine mentioned too last night, this is where the dolphins are. Somebody's been here with a telescope thing this morning looking out. Apparently you see them quite a lot, and they're not miles in the distance, but I don't think we're going to see them this morning. There are supposed to be a couple more spots further up the way where they come closer into the beaches. I'll be honest as well, they're a very rare thing to see in the UK. I think I've only ever seen them once, and that was off the Isle of Mull. So it would be really nice to see them. I have seen pink dolphins, believe it or not, in a little spot called Couldnt down in Thailand. We visited it last year, although we didn't get to see the dolphins. But that's another tale and another misadventure. For now and for today, I'm going to keep moving east along this coastline to explore a little bit more of it. And I really hope you've enjoyed this one. If you did, all the good stuff, hit the like button, subscribe to keep up with the series, and definitely hit me in the comments and whatever you're getting up to. Take care of yourselves. Hope to see you in the next.